everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my mic? Oh, it's right there. I'm just... Hang on. There we go. That felt weird. Sorry about that. Shit. Who's ready for some news? I'm ready for news. Not the great FK news. We are not discussing the great FK news. Plenty of other people are discussing the great FK news. This is not about the IRL. This is about gaming. So, let us begin, shall we? I'm going to start out very much in the realm of World of Warcraft because, you know, that's my jam. So to start out, BlizzCon Online. BlizzCon Online. BlizzCon Online. February 19th and the 20th. And get this, it's free. We can all go. How awesome is that? J. Allen Breck announced it. It will be free to watch. Yeah, he had like a fireside chat thing yesterday. And that's pretty much was the gist of it, but I'm excited. I'm hyped. I've never got to go to BlizzCon. I've never got to have the digital ticket. And had I known there was going to be a freaking Yeti onesie that one year, oh my god. I don't know what exactly I would have sold to get that, but anyway, next up, there is going to be more raid testing in Castle Nathria. Woohoo! Because more testing is always a good thing, honestly. Friday, November 6th, there will be Stone Legion Generals at 1 Pacific, Council of Blood at 2, and Sludgefist at 3. All of these are mythic. And of course, it's beta, and beta's gonna beta, so, you know, things could change. They can be canceled, you know, all the usual disclaimers that beta is beta. And it's going to give us some information here if you don't know how to get to the raid zone. In Oribos, Dalaran, Org, and Stormwind, you may speak to a Nexus Lord Donjon Raid 4 in order to teleport into the raid zone while it is open for testing. You can take any character. They'll be scaling them to 60 for raid testing and eye level to an appropriate threshold, so you don't even have to worry about what you're doing with your character. It can go. And they're mainly looking for balance, which is why they're, you know, adjusting the characters so that they're all the same. And see how things are playing out and identify any bugs. And once they are happy with the info they have, they'll shut them down. They said it could take anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours, but no guarantees. So that's super exciting, and I really wish I was in the beta. This is killing me. I haven't not been in a beta since MOP, and it's just, what? Okay, this one, you may have heard of this one. I heard about it last night, but there is a secret purple Murloc battle pet in Grizzly Hills. If you help out the little Glimmerfen tribe, they will give you the battle pet. A wandering adventurer saved a small band of Murlocs that had lost their homes, and a glimmer of hope was born. This is probably what I will do today. Oh, okay. It appears to be a tie-in to a Murloc Funko that was part of the Blizzard Gear Fest. That is... I've said this before, I'm not really a Funko Pop person. I find some of them cute. This one doesn't do it for me at all. And anyway, you just have to do a short quest. Before starting the secret, it is advisable but not required to have access to an aquatic mount, as several parts of the quest happen in fatigue zones. Ooh. Okay, and then you want to head on to Wowhead to get the rest of the guide. I'm not going to preview the whole guide. But also, if you haven't spotted it because it's new, I have got my old blog back up and running. It's feyranna.blogspot.com. It used to be called the Pondbow Lounge and was all things hunter, but since I'm not just maining my hunter anymore, it's now more about just my general stuff, my Twitch, but also I am vlogging these game news every day. It will be after live stream, obviously, but I will get the post up, and then it will have all the links. If you just want to go click the links and not watch, not deal with the rest of it, that's fine. Okay, next up, and this is a big one. I'm sure you've seen it, but we're going to talk about it too because that's what we do. The end of multi-boxing in World of Warcraft. The use of input broadcasting software, which you really need to be able to truly multi-box. Like, yeah, you can control 2 characters, but you can't do like 3 or more without a boxer. Is no longer anyway. Broadcasting software that mirrors keystrokes through multiple game clients will soon become a bannable offense. They posted an update on. Long story short, they think the use of third-party software hurts the game as a whole. So software that mirrors keystrokes to multiple clients will be bannable. You will get a warning if you keep doing it before you're banned. We don't know at this time if and how multi-boxers will be able to circumvent this. And here's the source. As World of Warcraft evolved, our policies have also evolved to support the health of the game and the needs of the players. We've examined the use of third-party input broadcasting software, which allows a single keystroke or action to be automatically mirrored to multiple clients, and we've seen an increasingly negative impact on the game as this software is used to support botting and automated gameplay. The use of this software that mirrors keystrokes to multiple clients will soon be considered an actionable offense. We believe this policy is in the best interest of the game and the community. We will soon begin issuing warnings to all players who are detected using input broadcasting software to mirror commands to multiple accounts at the same time, often used for multi-boxing. With these warnings, we intend to notify players that they should not use this software while playing WoW. Soon thereafter, the warnings will escalate to account actions, which can include suspension and, if necessary, permanent closure of the player's World of Warcraft accounts. We strongly advise you to cease using this type of software immediately to maintain uninterrupted access to WoW. Thanks for your understanding. And of course, people are split. Some people love boxing, some people hate boxing. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't really care as long as, for me, I do not care as long as a person is not making themselves a clear problem to other people. So, like, yeah, obviously, if somebody's botting multiple accounts, then they're botting. To me, it's kind of irrelevant whether you're botting 1 account or 50 because you're botting. Botting is the problem. I do think that there's a little bit of an issue in that I've noticed quite a lot of them doing a lot of the gold farms, killing gold farms. You go to you go to Quest in Gorgrond right now. Not only do you have a bazillion other people doing the Crimson Fen farm, you've got people running 20 boomkins at a time doing it, and you can't finish those quests. You can't do it, and there's no mobs. So that's an irritant. And then, of course, obviously, anytime it comes to PvP, yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous to be hit with, 10 frost shocks at once or whatever. Obviously, that's not been around in a while, but I know used to chamois were a big one to get boxed. But yeah, I can see where it is bullshit that you've invested in all these accounts to do whatever it is you do, even if it's just for the lulls of running into a random battleground and just because it annoys people, but it doesn't really hurt anything. But I think the problem, and I think why it has gotten the zip zap, is because people are using it to really mess with the economy. People running these tins and just kill after kill after kill and just raking in the gold, and then going in and messing with the auction house, which too bad of an economy on the auction house now impacts Blizzard's bottom line because they got to make that money honey to themselves. Not that they aren't already, but they want those token sales. So, moving on. We're going to get out of the WoW realm now. We've got a Godfall graphics video to show off the lighting and the textures. Let's go. Okay, now this is a.
Hi, I'm Keith Lee, CEO of Counterplay Games, the studio bringing you Godfall this holiday season. Today I'd like to show you the latest from Godfall and some of the incredible new technologies we've been developing.
Okay, yeah, he's going to talk a lot about the tech. I did kind of zip through this. I don't want to talk about the tech. If you want to talk about the tech, you can go click the link and listen to the whole thing. I will get to, here's some of the...
tremendous memory bandwidth to run smoothly. In this intricately detailed scene, we're using 4K by 4K texture sizes and 12 gigabytes of graphics memory to play at 4K resolutions. The Infinity Cache on AMD's Radeon RX 6000 series cards runs Godfall with high frame rates with maximum settings enabled. As gamers, we know how much performance matters to us, especially when there's lots of enemies and visual effects on screens at the same time. Yet, none of us want to sacrifice image quality to get there. What you see here is us maxing out the image quality settings to deliver extraordinary visuals while still delivering very high sustained frame rates. We achieve this through variable rate shading, also known as VRS.
Okay, again, I'm not here for the explanations, I'm just here to actually see
foliage in the distance. This is a level of real-time detail and realism that hasn't been possible until now. Previously, we would have had to pre-process and bake the lights into a given scene, making it static and non-dynamic. Of course, ray tracing shadows involves incredibly complex computations, and the Radeon RX 6000 series GPUs are able to handle it with ease. Moreover, we've enabled fidelity effects, contrast adaptive sharpening.
Okay, it definitely, I'm definitely down for their environment.
Textures and edges of our scenes. As you scan and study the environment, notice the increased sharpness and the level of detail in the textures rather than the typical muddier, blurrier effects with CAS disabled. Amazingly, the performance impact of CAS is negligible, allowing you to enjoy contrast adaptive sharpening on a wide range of hardware. We hope you've enjoyed this preview. We've worked
definitely looks cool. I would say for me personally, I felt some of the spell effects were overdone. But then again, I'm old school. I like WoW, so I mean, it's not like I'm all about the graphics by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, who doesn't like a pretty game? And I will say those environments, yes, those were gorgeous. Loved the environments, and the animations looked good, which is something that I care more about than I do actually the static graphics and backgrounds and whatever. Animation is what, for me, catches my eye and will make me instantly feel drawn to or not in the case of the new WoW character animations. Anywho, yeah. So that's more my thing. But I know most people are all, the graphics! Okay. And, yeah, I will have the full article linked in the blog. Doesn't look like we have anything else of note here. Let's move on to Twin Mirror trailer. Woo-woo. Let's go.
Peggy 16.
It really hurt coming back. Things don't add up. I need answers.
Why'd you do that to yourself?
It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed.
Time to put everything together. I need to know what happened last night.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
Nice. Very interesting. And pre-orders are opening. They put out the preview since they're opening pre-orders. Okay, next up. Gun Slugs just came out. Let's take a look. It's on Switch. Click. Now that's a trailer. That is a trailer. I will say, for me personally, that was the most fun. It was an extremely fun trailer to watch, but I think as a game, it would like be triggering. That was so much action. Maybe it's a little less intense when you're actually playing it. Who knows? Maybe if Smoking gets it for his Switch, I will find out. Oh man. Okay, so that was what I had prepared for today.